What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Dad Does Videos. As you can see in the background here, we have a new Honda gas self-propelled walk-behind mower that we are going to put together today. Now, a lot of you I know might be thinking, well, isn't Honda ceasing production of its gas mowers? And to that, I would say yes, but at the same time, I've had Honda mowers my whole adult life. I wasn't going to miss one last chance to grab one of these mowers while they're still available. And the main reason that I wanted to take advantage of some of these last models of the Honda mowers is that Honda engine in your upper left-hand screen. This is just a view of the side of the box, but I would agree this is the most important feature of the Honda mowers. I've never had an issue with any of my Honda mower engines conking out, failing to start, anything like that. All the other features on here we'll get into a little bit later, but I just wanted to give you a view of the side of the box to see what else Honda touted as the main benefits of this product. So as you can see, we stripped the cardboard packaging away, and this is what you are left with when you go through that process. We are going to take the plastic off and give you a view of what it looks like after that. So here is a view of the mower after we removed all the plastic and cardboard from it. You'll also notice down here we have a set of instructions that was embedded within the packaging, and along with those instructions is our bottle of engine oil that we will use. All right, so let's get started on getting our mower set up. As you can see here, we are in the first section where part of this we already did. We already removed the owner's manual and the engine oil from the packaging. We want to also now remove the grass bag, which they give you a little picture of right here, in the grass bag frame. So the grass bag on our mower is right there, and this is simple enough to remove. You just grab and lift up. Now, the frame is a little more challenging, and that's this piece right here. So we can't just lift this up because the actual lawnmower handle is blocking it. So we are going to simply go ahead to the next step. As you can see right here, adjust that handlebar first, and then I think after we remove this handlebar out of the way, this grass bag frame will be easier to lift up. Before we pull that handlebar up into the correct position for us, we want to make sure that our handlebar adjust knobs are unlocked. So we're gonna simply do that on that side and do the same thing on the other side to the other one of these as well. And then we're simply going to pull up on our handlebar. All right, so once we have our handlebar in the upright position, we have to choose the level at which we want to keep it. You have two choices as defined by these two holes right here. And they're the same thing on the other side, and we'll have to match those up. As in, if you choose this hole on this side, you'll choose the same hole on the other side. If you match up this adjuster knob to the lower hole right here, the handlebar will stand at a higher height. If you choose the higher hole, it'll stand at a lower height. As you can see, if we go to that higher hole, the angle of the handlebar is lower. But if we go to the second hole right here, the handlebar goes higher. So we're going to choose this second one, or the deepest one right now, because I like mine a little bit higher. So you're just going to line up the adjuster knob with that lower hole and lock it in. You should hear it click into place just like that. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And now, as you can see, since that handlebar is lifted off the top of our mower, now we can get to that grass bag frame, and we're just going to lift this right off the top of our mower. All right, so next we're just going to simply add our engine oil that came with our mower. And I'm on the opposite side of the mower that I was before, just to show you how to do this. So you simply twist counterclockwise on the dipstick here. Pull out. And we are simply going to empty the contents of the engine oil directly into the spot where I removed the dipstick. Now you should be able to empty the entire contents of this engine oil into the spot where I am right now. Sometimes there might be a little bit of oil left over from the Honda manufacturing plant when they test these, but 99 times out of 100 that's not going to be the case. So you should be able to dump the entire thing in this spot right here. You're done with that, put the dipstick back in and twist clockwise. All right, now we're gonna assemble our grass bag onto our grass bag frame. First things first, if you haven't already, make sure your bag is not inside out. And by that I mean you can see the word Honda on each side, like so. Then we are going to take our frame and insert into the bag like this. And then this top part actually goes underneath this triangle right here. And then there are two clips, one on this side, one on this side. They go over top of these two parts of the frame. You can see, put that on like that. The other side, we're gonna do the same exact thing. They're pretty tight, which is a good thing, so just take your time. All right, we are going to put the rest of the bag on our frame for perspective. Here's the triangle up top. These are the two clips we just did. All these other clips go over top of our frame, not underneath and over like this one did. So just simply go around the frame and clip all the different pieces on. All right, we're set. Before we get into attaching the bag to our lawnmower, I wanted to show you kind of the easy system Honda has in place, and this was one of those features on the side of the box to determine whether you want to mulch or bag your clippings. The beauty of this is that you don't have to take your bag off the back of the mower if you want to mulch one day. You can just keep it on and just use this sliding device here to change from mulching your grass to bagging your grass. Now it's on mulch, as you can see right now, and if we lift up the back of our mower, you can see nothing in here, and that's because there's a little door right here that closes the access to where our bag would be right here. So when you're mowing your grass and it's on the mulching system, no grass is going to go into the bag. Now if we change the setting, and it's easy to do, all you do with our little system here is pull up on this device. Right here, you pull up on this handle and slide it over and set it back down. And if we go back to the back of our mower, you can see that this is now open. So that allows the grass clippings to come into where the bag would be right here. But again, you can always leave your bag attached. Typically, with a lot of mowers, if you're going to be mulching, you have to take the bag off. That's the beauty of this system. It's easy to interchange between bagging and mulching and not having to remove the bag if you want to mulch. and then putting it back on if you want to bag. All right, now let's show you how easy it is to put our bag on the back of our mower. We simply push up on our discharge cover, and we're gonna find two little spots. One is right over here, and the other is on the other side right over there. Those two spots are where these two pieces, these two hooks on our bag are going to go. So we just simply grab our bag by the triangle right here, lift our cover, and then simply place those two hooks in those two spots that we just talked about. And the bag will just hold in place right there. You simply press down on the discharge cover and you're set to go. And then we go through the opposite steps if we want to remove the bag. Simple enough, right? You just pull up and you remove the bag just like that. All right, let's talk a little bit about the cutting height adjustments that you can make. And this is one of the features of this mower that we saw on the side of the box at the beginning of the video that makes adjusting the cutting height really easy. They've actually made an improvement on previous Honda models that I've had where there was one of these levers to adjust each wheel of your mower. Now, this front lever adjusts the height of both of these front wheels, and then the back lever adjusts the height of both of the back wheels. The way to adjust those to a different setting is to just gently pull up on the mower, and I'll show you this in a second, and then move the lever to your adjusted notch. I suggest when you're starting with your mower or at the beginning of the season to go to the highest possible setting and then make adjustments as you see fit. Okay, so to adjust this front wheel, I'm just going to gently grab the mower, just kind of hold it steady while I pull this lever out and then move it all the way up to the highest notch. And we're going to do the same thing with the back. So we just gently grab, pull back on the lever, and go all the way up, if so desired. Next, we are going to put gas into our lawnmower. But before we do that, we want to talk a little bit about this sticker right here and how it relates to this switch right here. So when this switch is in the vertical position, as you can see right now, that means the gas is cut off from the engine. And you basically want to have your mower, that switch, in that vertical position whenever you aren't using it. When you are using it, so after you put your gas in or you're ready to start the mower, all you have to do is turn it horizontally. That ensures the flow of the gas to the engine. Okay, let's put some gas in our mower. So we find the gas cap, we twist counterclockwise to open, take that off, and you'll notice in here, the top of this little gray piece, it's hard to see, so I'm gonna try to zoom in, but it probably won't do any good. This gray piece right here, you don't wanna fill above that. Those are instructions from the manufacturer. All right, so we just grab our gas can and fill. Don't go past that spot that I showed you earlier. Grab our top of our gas can and twist till it clicks. All right, a couple things to talk about before we actually demonstrate how this thing starts and operates. First of all, the blade control lever right here, and if you are confused what it's called, it tells you right here. This always has to be pulled against the handlebar for your mower to operate. The way you start the machine is you hold it back and you pull the starter right here. If you let go of the blade control anytime during when the lawnmower is on, the machine stops. The smart drive control, this gray piece right here, this is what initiates and continues the self-propelled nature of the machine. All you have to do is gently push on it when the lawnmower is on, and it will start to move forward. The harder you push on it, the more speed the lawnmower will use. Feel free to get a feel for how it works for you, the placement of the smart drive control, because you can adjust it. There's a little switch down here. You simply push to the left and you can move this up and down depending upon how your hands feel and what feels most ergonomically correct when you are actually using the mower. A couple more words about the smart drive control. You're going to use this almost all the time. You are going to ease off of it, however, when you run into a mulch bed, or maybe you get close to a tree, some shrubs, because you want more control over the mower and where it goes at that time. All right, so before we actually get into the demo, I'm going to talk a little bit because you're not going to be able to hear me when the lawnmower turns on. I'm going to flip the switch on the side of the engine that we talked about earlier to let gas start to flow into the engine. I'm going to hold our blade control back like this and then pull the starter, and then after a couple pulls it will start. Just take your time. After the winter, or perhaps when you're first starting the engine out of the box like I am, it might take a few times, and then you'll see me start to go using the smart drive control, and then I'll come back, we'll let everything go, and the machine will turn off. So we've got our switch turned to allow gas to go into the engine, blade control back, get our starter. Here we go. That's it, everybody. Appreciate you watching.